Okay, good evening. Welcome to the first video from ECC, talking about the Ozone game. So this is video number 1. Hopefully 15-20 videos about Ozone will be fun. It's a great game. In this clip, I want to talk about Surge's D. So you're going to see an Ozone huck into the end zone. You're going to see Surge come from way across the field and interfere with that pass. I want you to also pay attention to the movement of the Ozone player off of Surge's poach, because she's in a tough spot, but does a really interesting thing, which I think is really good. And then we'll talk about the huck. So take a look at the clip, and then we'll come talk about these 3 things. Okay, so I think Surge's D is an absolutely great lesson. A couple of times, probably in most of the games at ECC, we were seeing players who would get caught with their back to the disc and kind of lose track of where the disc was going. Look at Surge's positioning here before she makes a break for this. She's facing the disc. She knows where the player she's defending is, but she knows where the disc is going, and it allows her to get a jump on that. You can't lose track of the disc. This is a great lesson. Now, so great D by Surge. The player she's guarding does a really smart thing here. So the poach is happening. It's too late for her. She's not like she can do anything about it. And she goes straight down the field wide, ends up off camera somewhere in the end zone. Now, the reason this is a really nice play is if the Ozone player gets this catch, they've now got an easy goal. Boom. No problem. On the other hand, if she stayed up here, obviously she's not doing anything, but if she came down over here to where the disc was and Ozone made this catch, then they wouldn't have anything. Then the end zone would have to develop after this. I like this play. I think it was a very smart play. And on the huck from Jelly to Surge just having a great start to the game here. I like this cut. I like the spacing Riot has. I like all the space. The one thing I'd like to see as a little improvement on this is I'd like to see Jelly's throw get a little bit more height and a little farther downfield. So I think just boom this throw all the way down the field and get it up in the air too. This looks like on camera, although it's sometimes hard to tell on camera, but this looks like a pass that never really got more than 8 to 10 feet off the ground. Get it up in the air, get it downfield, let Surge run out into that space underneath. The thing I'm concerned about with the height on this throw is that a defender over here, something like that, can jump into that lane and block it. So a little bit more height, a little bit more distance, and this is going to be perfect. But all in all, talk about a great start to the game here. Great D, great O, and then we had a timeout. So we'll talk about after the timeout on the next video.